Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to deliver this statement as the Belgian Federal Minister for Sustainable Development. Significant efforts have been undertaken towards the realization of the 2030 Agenda and its SDGs. However, so far our progress has been insufficient, uneven, and we are left with enormous challenges. To make matters worse, the COVID-19 crisis has placed us in a situation which exacerbated our shortcomings. It cannot be denied that we must heed this wake-up call and reduce the risk of future crises. We can do so by working together through an integrated and whole-of-government approach towards the 2030 Agenda, the Paris Agreement on climate change, and the strong post-2020 global biodiversity framework. It has rarely been more clear that we need to come together on a global, national and subnational level, involving all stakeholders to build towards a more just, sustainable and resilient society. We cannot achieve sustainable development without truly accounting for the fundamental role of biodiversity as a basis for achieving the SDGs. We therefore need to conserve, restore and sustainably use biodiversity to optimize the multiple solutions and benefits it provides to address global threats to sustainable development, in particular the climate and health crisis, while making use of the One World, One Health approach. We owe this to the younger and future generations. Each year, our Belgian youth representatives are part of our national delegation to the high-level political forum. We should empower them further through education for sustainable development and for democratic citizenship in a global context, to take up their role of agents of change. There can also be no sustainable development without human rights. We especially want to bring to the attention the importance of gender equality, sexual and reproductive health rights, environmental rights, the fundamental principle of non-discrimination, as well as the necessity to recognize the importance of social protection and social services. People will be left behind if our approach towards the 2030 Agenda is not based on human rights. Belgium has a strong social security system with universal health coverage, which plays a pivotal role in softening socio-economic shocks such as the COVID-19 pandemic. Yet an accelerated effort is needed to support the structural strengthening of social protection systems elsewhere, with specific attention with those hit hardest by the COVID-19 crisis. That's why Belgium supports the idea of a global fund for social protection, a new mechanism at the international level that would provide both the right incentives and the financial sustainability necessary to establish robust social protection systems. Furthermore, we will continue to support our partner countries, especially least developed countries, with the reinforcement of their health systems. As the SDGs are integrated in our development cooperation, our climate financing has been increased as well. No one is safe until everyone is. As a vaccine powerhouse, Belgium stresses the importance of maximizing production and guaranteeing equitable global access to the COVID-19 vaccines. On the short terms, we have funded COVAX and will share 4 million vaccines with low-income countries, of which a first load will be shipped this July. In the midterm, we will support our partners' countries with their local pharmaceutical ecosystems. We have already planned actions to make this a success, hand in hand with our partners from Africa, Team Europe, WHO and globally. In order to truly build back better, the 2030 Agenda and its SDG are an excellent framework to guide our actions. That's why we have aligned our recovery and resilience plan with the SDGs. We will integrate the SDGs and SDG targets into the federal government's yearly policy notes submitted to the Parliament, and we will put the SDGs at the center of our Federal Plan on Sustainable Development. We must all set up our actions to achieve the SDGs and to deliver on the decade of action as requested by the Secretary General. Together with all our partners, we can ensure a true transformation. In doing so well, we will shape a better future for everyone. Thank you.